Let's go.
What they say, let me know right now. It's time to take a man. You know it's awesome. We back, yeah, we back. After 20 years, you know we back. No more Snyder, more McLaurin. 1-4 with the passion, you know we scoring. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We into the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're gonna be talking about a question that involves Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. Disclaimer, okay? Disclaimer. I'm not saying Jahan Dotson is better than Terry McLaurin right now. I'm not saying Terry McLaurin is not the best player on, still not the best player on this roster, because he is. Still the face of this franchise. But I have a question for you, okay? Okay. Can Jahan Dotson be better than Terry McLaurin? Overall, could he be better than Terry McLaurin? Have a better career than Terry McLaurin? The reason why I asked that is because Jahan Dotson went on a podcast with a couple of his fellas from back home. He was talking about Terry, talking about them being up there in the best duos in the NFL. He got to come harder this year. Oh, what? Pause. Pause, bro. Pause. What the fuck? Jahan Dotson said he has to have a really good season this year, you know, get 1,000 yards and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, John, I hear you, and I definitely am behind you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think there's another level you can reach. So I had to think. I'm like, could we have Jahan Dotson at some point being better than Terry McLaurin? And the reason why I asked that is because Terry is going to be 28 at in the start of the season. His birthday September 15th, so he'll turn 28 like that week 2 window. Jahan just turned 23. So we're going to have a longer prime and longer tenure with Jahan than Terry. See, remember, y'all got to think, Terry came out of Ohio State later than usual. He was a fifth year senior. So he already came out older than the rest of his class, older than DK Metcalf and the Debo Samuels and all the rest of that class. He was older than those guys. So he came out, I want to say, already 24, 25. You know what I'm saying? 24 going on 25. So Terry's going to be really good. He's not going to slow down no time soon. Not saying that at all. But the thing is, Jahan just getting groomed. Right? Jahan got Terry McLaurin in that locker room. So he's able to mimic, follow everything he's doing. Terry's been that leader. So at some point, when Terry get 31, 32, 30, Jahan gonna be 26, 27. So Jahan gonna be right there in the prime of his career. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be in like year 4, year 5. See, that's the advantage of getting a younger guy out the draft, getting a 23-year-old receiver out the draft, is they gonna be still young, but at the same time be a veteran. Again, he's going to be 26, 27, having 4 years, 5 years under his belt. So by that time, Terry starts to slow down. Because the thing is about Terry and Jahan was godly gifted. His talent was godly gifted. Not saying he didn't work for it at all. But what I'm saying is, Terry had to work for everything he has. He had to. Terry did not have the best hands coming out of Ohio State. He did not have the best route runner. He did not have a lot of the good things he has now. He was a 3-star recruit, I believe, coming out of high school. So he was always underrated, right? He's a 3rd-round pick. He had to go home and catch 200 footballs before coming back to the camp because Urban Meyer told him to, and he did that. And he got a scholarship because he actually worked for what he had to get to. And again, not saying Jahan doesn't, but the thing is with Jahan was already talented. Like, he was made to be a receiver in the NFL. That was his talent. And then you would cope that with the work ethic that he already has. You he's going to only get better. And Terry is only going to be there to help him. And as Terry is still going through his career and becoming one of the best receivers in football, Jahan could be right there behind him. You know? So, no, I'm not saying Jahan Dotson is better than Terry McLaurin right now. But what I am saying, we could have a situation where we look back at it from, maybe 10 years down the road. We could be like, who was better for Washington? Terry or Jahan? Stats-wise, may end up saying Jahan. But we know that kind of impact Terry is going to have on his team for the rest of his career. Terry is a guy that I see being a commander for the rest of his career. I don't see Terry going nowhere else. Another reason is another thing that I be thinking about too is as much as I would love Sam Howell and Terry to be that 1-2, I really think Sam his go-to guy is gonna be Jahan. They just seem so close. Right, you seen them at the draft party if you was there. They always seem together. Sam always talking about Jahan. Jahan always talking about Sam. Not saying he doesn't talk about Terry, but I'm just saying I think his guy may be Jahan. And again, for me personally, I don't care who it is. I just want us to win. But for the sake of this conversation, we could look back down the road and say, hey, as much as we love Terry, as good as he is, Jahan may really be that. And y'all know how I felt about the Jahan pick too. Y'all know I felt I was it's cool. I didn't think he was bad or nothing. I just didn't know much about him. Similar to that Manuel Forbes pick. I ain't know much about Forbes, and I also had players that I wanted above him. I wanted Chris Olave over Jahan. I wanted Kyle Hamilton over Jahan. I had pieces that was the main reason, but he quickly grew on me. Because you seen the kind of guy he was. Seeing the kind of production he provided. And he missed five games last year. If he don't miss those 5 games, Lord knows what he could have ended up with. He probably would have ended up with 800 yards, 10 touchdowns. So Jahan's going to be one of them ones. He's going to be really good for us. Terry, obviously, the number 1 receiver on this team, still the best player on this team. Arguably is in for a potential all-pro season with Sam Howell, because finally having a quarterback that could throw him the ball on a consistent basis. Terry is still him. Not saying he's not. It's just a conversation to be had down below in the comment section due to the downtime and the team being on vacation. So I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say in the comment section. Do you think Jahan could end up having a better career than Terry? Let me know what y'all think. As always, it's me, boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hails to Washington Commanders. On the road to 6,000 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. See y'all next time. I'm out. Peace. 1999 when it went wrong, but now we gonna sign a party like it's 99. Chase I'm off the edge, hey what's up 99? The Predator is back, man, that knee is looking fine. It's time to take command. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's time to take command. Do you hear what I'm saying? One Gotti, the whole fan base. It's time to party. It's time to party.